called stretching it out.
Yeah.
Bob Arum will get his Terrence Crawford fight. Give him a little sweeten the deal here. Then you give him a little bit more, maybe 12 million for
I'm gonna
Crawford.
say it. It's still gonna be. It's going to be Floyd Mayweather for his 50th.
You're probably right. Fucking 2 months from now, we'll be announcing Floyd.
Right, for next year.
Pacquiao
For next
too.
Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah.
No shit.
But as of right now, Arum wants the Crawford fight. But you're right. If Floyd makes more money, obviously, if they work that
Floyd's not
out.
getting Conor McGregor. We can stop all that bullshit talking.
I know.
Thank God it finally ended.
You know what's funny about that situation is, boy, Floyd sure did get quiet as soon as Dana White blessed that fight. I'm just saying, Lee.
He didn't want the fight. He wants.
Fucking
Look,
hey.
Okay, I'm going to call this exactly how it is. This year, Cinco de Mayo was bought out by Canelo and Chavez, correct?
Yep.
Okay, what is Floyd's favorite weekend to fight in Vegas?
Yep, the Cinco de Mayo,
okay,
you're right.
Which means he's got to book it for next year, right? What's the biggest possible fight he could get? Canelo, who's out there for Floyd to really fight? Triple G. It's either Triple G or Manny Pacquiao. That's it. Yeah. There's nothing else, okay? He was never, I'll repeat this, he was never going to fight Conor McGregor. Conor was into it, and so was Floyd, because it was good pro wrestling, and you guys all bid on it, and you all chatted about it in the chat room like a bunch of bitches. My God. They're the Kardashians of boxing. That's a good analogy. Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor are the Kardashians of boxing. And you bitches just clicked on it to buy emojis and lip filler and whatever other bullshit things they were selling to you, and commenting on the board about, Conor's gonna kick some ass. Listen, you dumbass white people, okay, because that's all it could be. Dumbass white people who don't know shit about boxing, okay? Dumbass motherfucking white people who think that, I watch it on TV, I can fight like that. No, you can't. You're dumb and you're white, okay? Just shut up and drink, okay? And keep clicking and spending money. I appreciate you listening to this show, but let me hit you up, okay? That dude over there with the long arms who hasn't knocked anybody out for the last, 15 years, okay? And I'm just being a dick about it. But that's the reality about Floyd Mayweather. He wanted to fight a style where he didn't get hit and got paid a lot of money. He did it. Floyd, whether we want to accept this or not, the best boxer in boxing history, when it's all written, is going to be Floyd Mayweather. I'm not blessing his fight selections. I'm not blessing the way he fought. I'm just telling you, he's the smartest boxer we've ever seen, who fought the best technical game ever. And you have to discuss him as one of the greatest of all time.
Yeah, well, I add into that. I'm always going to argue that he needs to thank Manny Pacquiao in the UFC. I'm sorry. We rode the jock of Floyd Mayweather because of those two things right there. And we wanted Pacquiao Floyd. We had a hard-on for that fight for years. So bad that when they did it 6 years later, we still bought it at, what, 4-point-something million buys?
I'll be a bigger dick about this. So now you got Pacquiao on his farewell tour, right? I only want one more fight. I need to avenge my loss, right? Yeah. And he starts calling out Floyd. And he beat Vargas. He beat Olympian Jeff Horn. He beat this shithead from the United Emirates. He beat this English fucker. Manny Pacquiao is back, and he's badder than ever. I beat Floyd. I can play this thing all the way out, dude.
No,
and you know what?
He can say it all he wants.
We're gonna throw fucking money at it.
He can say it all he wants. It's about his pay-per-view numbers.
Just like that. I don't even know how you don't see it playing out like that. Dumbass Filipino people throwing money at the fight.
I don't. It's all about Bob Arum. Bob Arum has more money invested into Terrence Crawford, bro. You don't need a payday from Manny.
$100 million from Manny if he can get it.
It's not going to be $100 million. No, that's way overshot.
If he spends a year knocking out shitbags.
No, he is not making $100 million in the rematch. No. Sorry, he's not. His power is not there anymore. Lee, he doesn't even fight on HBO.
By the way, I don't want to break it to you, but the only fight in the last 5 years to demonstrate that it has drawing power. Do you know what fight that is? What's in the last 10 years? 10 years is far. Last 5 years. What's the biggest pay-per-view number?
Well, Mayweather Pacquiao.
Correct. So
That's
you're
any
telling me
year.
he can't shop that to HBO or fucking Showtime?
No,
Again?
no, because no one's watching him.
Because after they took a shit, they took a bath on Kovalev Ward.
In this sport,
If they
it's
take
all
a bath,
about
I'm telling you, if they take a bath on Canelo Triple G, they won't be able to throw enough money at Pacquiao.
No, but the fans don't buy it, Lee.
Lee,
you have to.
Fans are stupid, Andrew.
No, it's about what you did lately.
You're not stupid. The people who listen to this show, I pray, aren't stupid.
Nobody even freaking talks about Pacquiao anymore. Dude, everyone's over that. I
thought that about
all the
Vargas,
people,
and I'm telling you, it was
all
a
the
full
people
arena.
That thought Manny Pacquiao was Roberto Duran. Don't think that anymore, Lee. It's over. That whole image is gone. He's not Bruce Lee. He's not Roberto Duran. He's not Floyd Mayweather's nemesis, right? He's none of it. It's all over. This guy is hanging on to the, 200, 300,000 buys that he can still manage to scrape up.
Which, by the way, don't want to break it to you. That's
millions.
By the way, that's killing it in today's boxing climate.
Not for 120, 150 million. When you have to pay one man that much money, no, these numbers aren't good anymore.
Look, Andrew, Floyd is not fighting Conor McGregor.
I know that.
Okay.
No, I'm the one who started it off with fighting.
Floyd's already booked next year in his mind. Who do you think Floyd's going to fight so that he can get his 50-0?
I'm not sure Floyd is going to fight. I'm really not. Lee, you do understand. You're just fucking.
You realize that he's copywritten, and this is a fact. The story came out. He copywrote 50-0, greatest of all time. Like, there was a whole big story arc about Floyd going out.
The only way
that stuff.
Floyd comes back is if he's hurting for money, and you've said many times he's never going to be hurting for money.
He can't spend it all if he tries.
Well, then he's not coming back because right now, Lee, there is not an opponent for Floyd's income, what he made in his last fight. There's not an opponent there. It is not Manny Pacquiao. We need to get off that. I'm serious. Myself, I've gotten off of that train. That rematch is over with.
Okay, so when I'm right, what are you going to say?
I don't know. There'll be a reason. I don't know. We'll have a reason for it when it does.
Everything I said, like Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather are never going to happen.
I never do.
So, moving forward, Shane Mosley had a fight, and he's now injured, and that fight is pushed back to the 9th of September. First of all, I didn't even know Shane Mosley was still boxing.
I didn't either. That's why it's only one sentence. That's for the remaining Sugar Shane fans left out there. Boom.
Really? Where? Somebody out of Pomona named something.
Hey, you guys, let me tell you, they pushed that fight so far back, he might get injured again before that date comes up. So, September, Lee? Really? All right.
Where's he supposed to fight? 50. In Pomona? I mean, seriously.
No, he's fighting like in Germany or something. He's doing the Roy Jones.
He's doing the Roy Jones. He's just getting paid. Yeah, that happens. Mikkel Kessler and Carl Froch are interested in a third fight against each other. Yeah, okay. The 3-time WBA, 2-time WBC champion Mikkel Kessler announced he's returning to the ring after 4 years off to get paid. Why don't you put ... to get paid? His last fight was May 2013 in his decision defeat to the hands of the Cobra, Carl Froch. Froch's last fight in 2015 when he stopped #1 contender George Grooves in front of 80,000 people. The third fight would be at a light heavyweight limit. Let's just say this is two guys getting paid. Can we just say that?
Yes, but Carl Froch...
I don't even know if there's any interest outside of Europe.
No, there's not. But that 80,000 Carl Froch, he's been stuck on that. That guy is in love with that number. They say he's been devastated that Joshua Klitschko has already broke his record. You don't know, Lee.
Joshua Klitschko's going to eclipse every record by the time
It already did. Yeah, it broke his. He had the record with that Groves fight. He was all up on that, Lee. Just 80K is all he ever talked about. And I'm dead serious about that. Whenever you hear Carl Froch doing commentating for the UK, all he talks about is how many fans went to go see him in Groves. It's hella funny. They say he's not feeling too good about the record not holding for that long. Maybe he wants to try one more time. Look at you. Maybe he's thinking, I get one win, bang, bang, right? And then you challenge who? Kovalev Ward winner in the UK? You challenge Triple G?
I still say
UK?
this. I'm going to call this right now so that I have the audio of it.
Saul Alvarez?
If Ward wins again, okay, and this time decisively, he's going to retire. There's nothing left for him. Except,
ooh, I don't know, Lee.
He almost retired after this fight, for God's sakes.
You know,
what does he
how do
have
I put
to
this
prove?
without sounding like an ass?
He's got enough endorsement deals. He can do play-by-play. He can ride off into the...
See, his net worth is only like $3 million, bro.
You don't need much... Look, the way money works, you don't need much more than that, man. You just...
God, Lee, but you're leaving so much on the table.
With who? Who's
out there? What
out
do you mean
there?
With who?
Who do you think is going to fight to get that kind of money?
He could fight Adonis Stevenson, right?
That's another million? That fight's $1 million.
That fight would bring them millions of dollars.
No, not millions. Not millions. Million.
Come on, Lee.
Canada?
You're telling me Canada wouldn't sell out over there for Stevenson Ward?
Okay, what? $5 million max?
Okay, you've got Canelo, right? Is coming up.
Yeah,
you got
Canelo's
Triple
not
G.
going to ever fight something that dangerous. He's already demonstrated that he's afraid to fight Triple G.
You know what? I believe
you can tell this all you want. Ward is legitimately dangerous. This isn't like.
I believe.
Look, do you realize that this man just went toe to toe with a dude?
They're going to throw the bank at him.
He went toe to toe with a dude who retired a man I didn't think was possibly capable of being retired. He broke him.
Ward is pulling.
The executioner.
Ward is pulling.
Dude, I didn't even think that was possible. I honestly never thought.
He's fucking Drago. I'm telling you. I know that.
Drago, dude.
Yes.
And he went toe-to-toe, got off the fucking mat, and beat that man. And
if you watch that fourth round, he turns into Rocky with them body shots.
Right?
Hey, you see, I was going to call him Drago again. Kovalev's just getting lifted on body shots. He starts little by little.
Right, Kovalev could say he's going back to the drawing board and working on his conditioning all he wants. Andre Ward will work it out by the fourth round. I'm a fucking believer.
John David Jackson needs to work on his skills training as being a trainer in a big fight.
And here's the problem.
You know what?
If
he
Andre
was such a letdown.
Kovalev again, there's no money out there. What, Kessler Froch winner?
If Froch wins, yes, Ward versus Froch 2
again
out there in the UK.
Wait, what happened the last time did that happen?
Ward whooped his ass.
What happened when he got a hold of Kessler and everybody else in that fucking division?
Yep. I know.
He beat the fucking asses. Like all the one lot, for those of you who are too young to know this, all of these big time light heavyweights, go look at their records and see that number that says one loss. Go look and see who that fucking one loss is to. It's the same fucking man.
This is why I believe. This is why Ward is always playing the numbers games with people. You know, a lot of people give him shit for messing with Guzin.
Look. All bullshit aside, Floyd Mayweather might be the greatest defensive fighter of all time, one of the best records of all time, probably one of the best technical boxers of all time. Now, let's put that aside. Andre Ward, he's just a great fucking fighter. Like he tops them all. He tops them all. He hasn't lost since he was, 12, 13? You quote this stat all the time.
I know.
When did he lose? At age 13?
Yeah, something like that, Lee. He's very young. He hasn't lost.
13. My last loss, I can remember quite well. It wasn't 13.
And let me tell you, what's more special about his career that they don't bring to light at all. Olympics, underdog.
I don't want to. Look.
No, wait, hold on.
This is the blog I wrote. Look, they don't know how to market boxers, period.
His people don't. His people do not.
Well, he's with goddamn Rock Nation. They don't even know how to promote any of it. You want to know how Rock Nation promotes
this is from the very beginning.
They put out a tweet going, hey, look at that guy on the baseball field. He's a Rock Nation guy. All right, so you're getting paid by a baseball player. Good for you.
Underdog as an Olympian, underdog as a professional, underdog in the Super 6 tournament, underdog versus Kovalev. Like, seriously, when has this guy has
No respect.
over so much.
Constantly no respect.